Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a quick disclaimer before the episode starts. There are some portions where the audio may be a little high. It's nothing crazy. I toned it down. I just wanted to give a warning anyways. And throughout the video, around the middle-ish, there are some sun glares. And for dialogue purposes and for content, I kept those in. And if we ramble on too much, I also apologize for that. We're just very talkative on this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hey, yeah, welcome everybody to the Virus Crest podcast.
He can't speak. He can't speak.
I'm here with my co-host Ramil.
Hello.
And I also have a guest. Welcome, Anthony.
What's up, people?
And also, welcome the kids.
Yo.
Yo, kid!
Hey, yo!
No, please don't. No.
Just say hi. The mics can pick you up anyways.
Hi guys!
The camera.
Hi guys! You guys gotta subscribe! And listen to the song! Go slow, go slow, go slow!
Yo, guys. Everyone, at the same time, say like, comment, and subscribe. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Like, comment, and subscribe!
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've been waiting to get on this shit.
So long.
You know, because this is part of life.
I saw
This
other
podcast is life.
I saw this other guy like 2 weeks ago. Though.
This guy,
Actually, not even.
we go to the same college. We go Turkish
yeah.
boy.
We go to the same college.
I saw this man this week.
Yeah. We out here at
Literally
some
hung out
random
this
ass park with a bunch of ducks and shit.
Yeah.
And we just out here.
Okay. The first question I always ask the guests is, how does the setup look, bro?
The setup looks great, honestly. Took a little bit of long stuff. We had to get 3 ass fucking cameras just to get the shit started. But we out here, bro.
It's a little dark.
No, I think it's perfect. I think
The
everything's showing
lighting for
podcast.
here is a little. Editor Emery, make sure you put up the exposure, the brightness, the all
Editor
that.
Emery, I want you to put some sort of explosion.
You saw the Virus Crest, right? So
Yes.
you saw the channel. I post everything on all the social medias, so you see everything.
Yes.
What do you think of it?
I think it is beautifully structured. I think there is so much opportunity to grow. I
Mhm.
think it has a great startup point. I think it could definitely take places.
Yeah.
I know you were talking about how you want to move to different points, like vlogs and stuff. So
Yeah.
check out for that.
Mhm.
But not really, really good. I think you got something great going on here.
That's good, man. Vlogs coming soon. I have the cameras, like I said, and we will start doing vlogs. Now, I don't know if the vlogs are going to be on a different channel. I might make a different channel, or I might keep it in the same channel, just under like a different playlist type of thing. But we'll see. I'll definitely let everybody know.
So
That's
we're going to
what's
start
up.
off strong here.
Mhm.
But bisexual men.
Okay.
They're like unicorns, right? How
Bi-
many bi men do you know? Also, how could you like fucking pussy and also like to be fucked? Like, does that make any sense?
I don't know. I mean, look.
I don't know how. I don't
There was this joke. I always say it, bro. If you're bisexual, that means you're by yourself.
Damn.
That's literally.
Damn.
That's literally it.
Always confused.
Well, it's a hard market. It's a hard market.
It is a harder market.
It's a harder market. We gotta respect their.
No, usually people end up going bisexual because they have a, they had a relationship that they got broken up from.
Or they just really like pussy.
That too, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you guys, ass or tits.
Ass or tits?
I think. Yeah, I'd say ass, but I say it's very close.
I choose both.
Yeah, really, but like,
It
you
might-
can't
it
have
has
one or
to
the
be
other
a-
to a degree. No. Oh shit. Look, he's the man in black, bro. He is the man in black.
That is
we're
correct.
all in black here, but he is the man in black.
Yeah.
He is black. Well, how about we talk about some current events? Because
No.
Ooh,
No.
ooh,
Don't
camera
do it.
almost fell.
Don't do it. No.
Oh! All right, after another round of technical difficulties, we are back.
And I've wanted to talk about this in a podcast in a while because it happened a while ago. It's still ongoing though. So
What is it?
Turkey is in big shambles right now because a 7.8 and a 7.4 earthquake hit Turkey back to back, mind you. It was insane. Now, buildings collapsed, and the scope of the situation is like, think of it as like a state, like one of the U.S. states, right? Think of like a state, and this is like a city in Turkey. Out of all the buildings in that city, only 10 of them are standing. Now, I don't know how many buildings, but still, a large number of buildings in a city, only 10 are standing. 2 weeks ago, obviously there were aftershocks. Aftershocks were going on. Buildings collapsed. People are in tents right now. They have tent areas like lodges and whatnot. People are there. Something occurred where while there was aftershocks happening, some of how the tents were, they had like furnaces to keep the tent hot, like warm, because it's winter there too.
Yeah.
So what happened was, one of these aftershocks, and a whole area with tents knocked over some of these furnaces, and some tents caught on fire. With people inside. Yeah,
Horrible.
that was crazy. A lot is happening, not only in the world, but in Turkey currently. So 2 weeks ago, I believe, 5.8 and a 5.4 or 5.6 hit Turkey again, and then that just finalized it. Whatever buildings were about to fall, fell.
From their structure was probably destroyed from all.
Even buildings that were good, they also fell. And what's crazy was these earthquakes were the ones that took down electrical lines and like cellular signal, like cellular towers. And for a good week now, you weren't able to talk to anybody over there because they didn't even have emergency signals up yet. And even during this whole thing, you know what was fucked up? There were teenagers in Turkey, none of them of which like went through any of this, right? Because obviously there's cities and states that are outside of the earthquake zone, because everything's closed because of this issue. Everyone's trying to work on, saving people, and these kids are over here like, oh, I hope another earthquake happens, because if it does, we won't have school. I hope another earthquake happens. Then there was one girl, right, said, oh, my dad died in the earthquake, and the only thing left of him is these car keys for his car. I hope some young guy around the age of 21 comes and drives me around in this car.
People are
joking about it. It's so dumb. Still, I just wanted to get that out there because I wanted it to be in a podcast of mine just so I could talk about it, about Turkey and the scope of the situation, how bad it is, and I finally did, and that's good. That's good. At least we got that out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We are back. A change of scenery.
Yeah, we switched it up, because the sun's back there, which is kind of screwed because like we look gray, but it's all right.
Yeah,
it's fine. So I want to start it off with this. Anthony, I hear you go to the gym. So how's that like?
The gym has been, I've been being way more consistent with it. Consistency is definitely key to all kinds of things, especially with the gym.
Of course.
It's definitely something that's taught me like a lot more discipline, but discipline is built through routine, and I was talking to you about it not that long ago.
I got a question, right?
Yeah.
So when exercising, do you have your selective protein drink?
Of course. Whenever you work out,
pre-workout is like protein, right?
Pre-workout comes from creatine. Now, creatine in terms of working out, a lot of pre-workouts have creatine and caffeine, and a thing called beta-alanine. So caffeine kind of, a lot of them just have straight caffeine with creatine. Creatine is something that overhydrates your muscles. So it takes the water in your body and directly puts it on the muscles for added strength, endurance, and muscle tear, which obviously muscle tear, protein repairs muscles and makes them stronger faster. So when you take creatine over a course of months, you can see yourself get a 10 to 12% increase. And while you're at the gym, you'll see an increase in strength when you use it. I use Giant Performance protein powder, but there are a lot of protein bars and drinks, smoothies I like. Well, depends where you go. Now, I'm pretty sure you
all right. Well,
have something to say about protein.
Speaking of protein bars and drinks, this podcast is brought to you by Arbonne. Now, this is a company which makes clean protein bars, drinks,
And powders for your drink.
exactly, which rejuvenate your body and apparently has you feeling way better while in the gym, while working out, everything. So what they did, they kindly gave us protein bars, right, for us to try, and 3 protein drink powders. Now, obviously, you guys can't see this, which I'm gonna put in the video. I'll take pictures of these and put it in.
What
So,
are the flavors?
the flavors, well, obviously, they have multiple flavors. The flavors that they love the most, they got sent to us, and they have pomegranate, right?
I would
They
love
have
to try that.
mango peach flavor. There you go. And blood orange. Now, obviously, how these are set up, you're supposed to
Take it out.
shake them up, open it, and put it into your drink.
And now, as a gym enthusiast, I've been going for 7 months now consistently, but I've always kind of been going to the gym. And I've seen my fair share of all kinds of different kinds of things. So I'm actually very excited to see how this drink from Arbonne is.
All right. Here
All
we
right,
go.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. That shit good?
That shit's pretty nice.
Now, if I'm gonna rate it, Arbonne, I'm gonna give you an 8.5 out of 10. It has a very good flavor. This one is pretty much spot on from what I would expect it to taste like, which is a very big plus. I think it would have been. I think it would definitely get a 9 from me if I had like more of a thing to start with.
Yeah.
Of course, it's very, very good.
Let's try each of the flavors.
Which one was this?
That's blood orange. No,
That's blood orange.
Blood orange is
Mango.
blood orange 9.5.
Mango is great. Mango is delicious.
I'd say blood orange 9, pomegranate 8.5,
Okay.
mango 8. But also, I like pomegranate orange juice
Mhm.
a lot, so I have a bias. I think of course, which is a great thing about Arbonne, is that they have different kinds of flavors, so you don't have to just get one. Like if you don't like something, you have options.
So this one's strawberry and white chocolate, right? And this one here that you have is apple crumble. All right. So
Right.
let's split it into 3.
Strawberry and white chocolate. I am very excited to taste this.
Now you can tell it has that protein bar consistency where
Yep.
it's
It's
hearty.
got that nice hearty crunch.
It has a nice strawberry kick. It has like a
Yep.
oh yeah.
It has a burst of flavor as you bite into it, and it has a very good aftertaste.
This one's apple crumble, right?
Yep.
Apple crumble. Oh, apple crumble, way better. Way better.
Definitely better.
This is awesome.
Look at this.
Yeah. Apple crumble.
Let's give another thanks to Arbonne for sending these out for us to try.
I had this thought, right? So I was thinking if I was a little kid, right? Or let's say there was a clone of my younger self. Would your younger self be proud of you?
Well, I think I'm gonna answer your second question first. I think that a lot of people grow up to be like they try to be who they would want in their life.
Mhm.
I think my younger self, whether it be like, 7-year-old me to like even 13-year-old me, would be I think they would be very surprised
Mhm.
at what I've become. I didn't really have any specific expectations for myself. I always wanted myself to be better. I think they would be proud of me for what I have accomplished and what I am accomplishing.
Mm.
But I think they would more or less want to surpass what I am. Yeah, like you guys would be able to chill, but maybe the accomplishments.
Yo,
Well, there goes our he very much loved his drink. So Arbonne, thank you again for feeding our boy.
So I did like YouTube when I was a little kid, right?
Yeah,
I did want to
course.
be a YouTuber, of course. Everyone in their youth.
Yeah,
wanted to
everybody
be.
it's a cool idea of being a creator.
So my younger self wouldn't have seen me become a podcaster, become a channel for gaming or anything like that. But I would think still that my younger self would be like, no way. If you, okay, let's say you've lived your life and you have passed away. If you can be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, the whole world knows about this or like something.
But like the people that are around
yeah,
you.
family-wise, people around you. If you were remembered for one thing, what would it be?
That's a good question.
I
Yeah,
would
it is.
say my wisdom, my advice. A lot of the people that I talk to, I've given really, really good advice, and I haven't been wrong. I actually did a volunteer therapist for a lot of people. Out of all of them, I was never wrong. All the advice that I gave them was exactly what they needed to hear. I think I would love to be remembered for me being wise. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. I don't know about you guys. I know you got to think about it a little bit. Humor.
Your humor? I feel like me. Okay, first I would be remembered for this, like doing like podcasts, whatever.
Yeah.
But if like in a general sense, I feel like I would be remembered for my goofiness, like how goofy I was,
Yeah.
how random I was.
I try to bring.
You guys kind of fall in the same place.
I try to bring
Yeah.
comedy to a lot of sad situations.
Yeah.
So
Look,
I see that you guys have a very similar outlook where you both like if I were to like let's say both of you passed.
Mhm.
You would want me to like if I remembered you I wouldn't be sad. I'd be happy about the moments that we had, the funny, goofy type of things, the
Yeah,
humor,
pretty
the
much.
jokes, and use them like because if you pass away, what keeps you alive is other people as memory.
Mhm.
Now, one of the things that I thought about, which is a little bit of a darker tone to this, is whoever you dies around you, your memory of them
Would disappear.
will always be different than who they were as people. So, like, your memory of someone could be different depending on how you felt about them.
Mhm.
Because there could be, like, let's say you have a sibling, right? Of course, you always love your sibling.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's
Even though
unconditional love.
sometimes you might not show it, but
Yeah.
you still love your
But
sibling.
to like most people, they could be a dick. But to
Yeah.
you, if because you love them and because you see them through your eyes, you have your bias towards that.
Yeah.
Which obviously falls into like the experiences and individuality that I spoke about all the way earlier. Is that separating your things from that. But when it comes to loved ones, when it comes to people you know and care about who pass away, you want to remember them, even if it is a twisted rose-colored glasses kind of,
Okay, look,
thing.
I have two separate questions, both of which have something to do with going back in time, right?
Okay.
So the first one is, if you were allowed to go back in time and relive your whole life with the same knowledge you have now, would you? Would you do that?
I
Well,
do.
yes, because I'd be able to, like, if you had the same amount of knowledge you have now, well, do how long, right the second, or do we get like a second to like a couple minutes before we get sent back?
Like,
Because if we knew we were going back, we'd probably just look up like lottery
What
numbers,
oh yeah,
What
yeah.
age?
like fucking what to bet on, the stock market.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
if I
so
was
look,
able to bring a damn chart with me back of what every stock
Okay, so
thing is gonna go,
I'm making
First
mad
off,
money.
you're-
making mad fucking money,
Yeah.
bro.
you're not allowed to bring anything, right?
Yeah.
So
Can we look up anything before we
you
go?
probably could. So let's say I was
Super Bowl.
okay. So let's
Easy.
say I'm like this, right? Okay. I'm gonna send you back in time tomorrow,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
This-
bro, I'm
this
fucking
time.
killing it. I'm killing it.
This time, right? I'm sending you back tomorrow. Get ready. And then what would you do? So you would accept, obviously, getting
obviously.
sent back, but
Well, actually, I don't think I would accept, only because because of me knowing who I am now, I don't know if I'd want to relive every single day I had to wake up to go to school,
Mhm.
or because the thing is, also my interactions with everyone are going to be different. Things could change, like the way of my family and everything. Like, it wouldn't be the same. And I also, like, the people that I've learned to grow and knew in the present would all change. Like, I could lose, everyone, and whoever I knew in the present would be a different person than what it is. It'd be like if they died and were replaced.
Would we have to live through every other moment, or would we be able to change it?
okay, so you start with
You live your
birth.
entire life.
So, okay, you know how there's a certain point to where you gain consciousness?
That was when I was like 3.5.
Okay, yeah. So like, you fucking walking around in the store, boom, you have consciousness. You're like, what the fuck's
I was gonna say, because there's certain things I don't want to live through again.
Okay,
Well,
so
I mean,
from
anything
birth.
like the things
Well,
that
no,
you
no,
can't,
not from
that you
birth.
know you're gonna have to live through,
From
or you
when-
can prevent.
from when you gain consciousness on, that's when you come back.
Yeah.
So would you?
So that's a long ass time.
Honest with you,
No.
I just stay in the present.
I couldn't do it.
I'll just stay in the present.
Because the thing is, I wouldn't want to lose everything I have now.
It was a long ass
It's kind of like a Tony Stark situation. Am I going to a different timeline? Or is everything set in stone where everything's going to eventually come back? Because if everything's set in stone, then there's nothing I could do even with
Obviously, the question is a big mix of bags because you don't know how the timeline works. So
It's
like,
philosophical.
if let's say I know Ramil lives where he lived when I met him. Let's say I told my parents, or I even searched up a house for them. I'm like, look, there's a house right here, and I know it's where he lives. And then we move there, but then we end up moving somewhere else anyways. So as if like time was set in stone, you know?
Yeah.
So, you don't know that, right? That's the point of the question. You're taking the risk, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I would do it anyway because going through school would be so much easier and I would know so much knowledge about even my family in general and people in general.
It was kind of things that I learned from experience,
Yeah.
but I never let the experiences define me.
Yeah. Talking about like advice and whatnot, there was someone. It's funny because on the podcast with you, the same group keeps fucking. I saw a question on the TikTok. Someone was just like, "What influenced you to start the group, like the group or the podcast?" It's mainly directed towards me since I'm the main creator.
Virus,
right?
And
Virus
he
Crest.
knows how to do all the shit.
Yeah, he
So-
has all the equipment.
Yeah. I have all the equipment, but like I always, want everyone to know, or everyone in the group at least, you guys are the co-founders. Just make sure you put that, you drill it into your mind, because it's not
He did
like,
this man in 6th grade.
well, yeah, he's a guest.
Yeah.
He's a guest. But I'm talking about you and everyone else that's part of the group, if anyone's watching, of course. You're part of it, So it's not just me that is just like, yo, we got to make content,
But
we
yeah,
got
I
to
know,
do
you're
this.
understanding, but you just have all the shit.
I do
You
have all the shit.
equipment.
I do.
Yeah.
But even at that, you feel me?
He's the head
Also,
honcho.
also,
He's the boy.
yeah, pretty much. So the question still goes to me, right? Us as a group, like as a gaming group, podcast, and the future vlogs, maybe even music down the line.
Just
We
a fun,
haven't
just
really,
a fun group in general.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, before you keep going, I wanna add to the question.
Okay.
Because as you were saying before, you always wanted to kind of fall into the realm of content
Yeah.
creation.
I was
The
mainly
group, I assume, was it was a way to make your content better and more,
yeah.
and also chill with the guys, kind of
Mhm.
put in stuff like that. Is that would you say? Would you say it's an evolution of what you've been
pretty
doing?
much. So, like I said, as a kid, I obviously everyone wanted to be part of YouTube. I was more keen to like being part of YouTube for music, and that's where the music came in. That's where my main channel, came in. It's the M Virus music channel, but that channel evolved. Yeah, that channel evolved so much. Originally, I did gaming videos, right? But I was obviously shit at it, so I changed it to music, and I was decent at music. I wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say I was good, cause there's people way better than me, obviously. That changed into this. We all game together. You feel me? And why not just record it? Cause we're naturally all comedic. We're naturally goofy, and everything comes out of our content. So why not record it? Like, why not just have a recording session in the middle of it where we just continue doing what we do, but just on a channel? And while making YouTube content, I didn't want it to be for myself only, because I have a group of friends, and I want my friends to be successful along with me. I obviously want to be successful too, but I didn't want to be greedy in that sense and have it to where it's only me, and then I'm not able to give anything to my friends or to my group. That's why I started it, pretty much, because I had that keen eye to do this, and I am grateful, to be honest. And I hope, I'm not even gonna say I hope, we will go to big lengths. We will put our foot down on YouTube. We will do a bunch of shit, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I hope for the best for the future and stuff like that. What is your favorite subject in school, or what was
Favorite subject?
Science.
Social studies was my shit.
social
Well,
studies?
see,
Was
no.
so good.
Social studies was the one that I was best at.
I was
but
crank-
it wasn't my favorite.
I was cranking 80s and 90s in that class, bro.
Yeah.
And then some hundreds here and
I
there.
was dropping perk 50s on
math.
that side.
Math. I failed like math, 6th grade, 7th grade. I almost failed 8th grade.
Yeah.
I passed 9th grade. I failed 10th grade. I failed 11th grade. Then I had to change my math.
I feel like math just sucked. I mean, I was
Math
able to
does
pass
suck.
math, but math was pretty
I
fucking
hated
asinine.
geometry. Geometry was dumb
Oh, yeah,
shit.
Who's your favorite teacher?
I had a blonde teacher.
Bro.
That will definitely be censored,
What
dude.
period did you have?
Ninth.
Oh, I had a first period.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
had
God.
Oh my god. I think I
I
had
could
like
never
second.
handle her
It was
straight
either
with math.
first or
I
second.
hated
had
ending
her.
my day with her,
The
bro.
other teacher was cool though. The other lady that she would teach with, she was cool. The brunette. Well,
Oh, okay, I remember.
she was cool.
You know what- I'm not gonna lie,
horrible.
COVID was terrible. But thank God it hit that year, so I didn't have to do the regents
But
for
they
that
still-
class.
No, that's bullshit. Because I took it because I was in honors. I had to take it in ninth grade. It was fucking bullshit.
Remember they said they would pass you like during the COVID thing that they're gonna pass you for everything? They
That
still
was
failed-
bullshit.
They still
That was
failed me for
bullshit.
that. They still
That's
failed me for that shit, bro.
That's such
That was
bullshit.
bull. They said they were gonna pass everybody. I think I failed like 2 classes
that
that
one?
That was
that
on
one?
algebra 2 when
because
COVID
look,
happened.
because look, this is what happened. The COVID hit. School closed.
Yeah.
Everything went to online. Nobody told me about it. I didn't get any email.
I'm not gonna
Nothing.
You never knew it was online?
No, I never knew.
You know what's
and then,
fucked?
and then
Is that COVID happened like 3 years ago, like
I-
exactly.
I
They were actually, like,
random-
online classes and shit.
yeah,
What?
they
I
had
didn't go
a
to any of them.
Oh my-
Listen,
That's why you
listen,
failed.
Dude, listen. Okay, so in like about when school would usually close, I click on Google Classroom because we used it
Yeah, that's-
anyways.
that's how we did it.
before. Yeah, I click on Google Classroom. All of my classes are there. Missing assignment. I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
also like didn't do any of my homework when they gave us like packet
I
tests.
used to sleep
Oh yeah.
I
like
would tell my
all
mom-
throughout the
I would,
classes.
I would tell my mom I did my homework, but in reality I didn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But what a fucking time.
COVID was fucking insane. Oh wait, let me ask you a question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Where do I see myself in 10 years? Okay, obviously this is a hard question for me because I have a lot of professions that I'm doing, which is obviously YouTube and I
Well,
want
you could take different paths.
computer science, obviously. So
Yeah.
2 separate paths that I see. This main path I really want, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen. Podcast channel in general blows up, right?
Yeah.
We're doing fire. Every day is a fucking vlog. We are just insane. I want to live in upstate. That's my main goal.
Upstate.
Yeah, I want to live in
Interesting.
upstate because one, there's a lot of stuff to do here, but I feel like upstate, it's just you have so much more opportunity and you can BS so much.
We've lived on Long Island for way too fucking
Yeah,
long.
yeah. This place sucks ass. Like, I want to live upstate, right? With the group, I want to have like a house together and whatnot.
Oh, that'd be fucking dope.
That
Guys,
would
we're gonna
be
be the new
fire.
Team 10.
And
Oh
plus,
my God.
and plus, it's cheaper. Up
Frat
there.
house type deal.
Yeah,
Exactly.
deadass. It's cheaper up there as well. That's also why I want to go there. And you can get a bigger house for a decent price. And that's why, I want, if we're a group and we're getting a house together, it would have to be upstate. Big house, we all pay together, and then boom. Well, let me give you guys an idea of what this group is about, right? The virus Crest, obviously there's select few people that are actually in the group. My boy Anthony, he's a guest, obviously. He'll
Yes.
be in the podcasts and stuff like that. But the group mainly consists of everyone that's gonna be in podcasts and that does gaming with us together, and we'll be in vlogs and shit like that, right? So exclusive members would be like Anthony. He's technically a member, but he's not like a full blown member.
Not
Like
yet.
not gonna be.
I gotta earn my place. I gotta be in more stuff.
Yeah, pretty much, something
He's
like
getting
that.
there. He's getting there.
I feel like I feel like the people here are probably like, he is either great or a crackhead. Comment, you guys could vote for me to hopefully be in more shit. If you like me in this, fucking say something or some shit.
Of course. It's like, so you know how everyone's just like, oh, Raccoon Eggs is in the Misfits.
Raccoon.
You know
Oh,
Raccoon
yeah,
Eggs?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raccoon Eggs was pretty.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's in the Misfits. he's not a Misfits member.
He just plays with them.
He plays
just
with
kind
them
of
and shit.
exists with them.
He's not in podcasts or he's not in vlogs,
He's not
right?
even just in the gaming videos.
Yeah,
shit.
he's in the gaming videos, so that's why he doesn't classify as being in the Misfits as the group. He's an exclusive member, so like only in the gaming videos.
Like, I
So
think
it's
probably,
like-
they probably want him in like a podcast sometime or some shit. you know?
Yeah. Where can listeners find you online?
Like this podcast and stuff,
Yeah.
and the channel.
Channel, all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so listeners, you can find us. Well, I mean, if you're listening already, you found us. But
Yeah, you pretty much kind of got
so
the pick.
you can find us. We're gonna be on Spotify soon. Once I hit 5 episodes of this podcast that are on camera, I'm gonna be posting it to Spotify. So soon you'll find Virus Crest podcast on Spotify. But for right now, you can find our content on YouTube through Virus Crest. All of our podcast related stuff, all of our YouTube shorts, all of our gaming episodes, or gaming content, everything is on there. Future vlogs will also be on there, and we also have another channel called Virus Crest Records, which is the music channel. Our music is on there too. Future content will be coming out for that as well, and yeah, man. Another goal, mind you, I want to talk about this is the reason I'm doing a group channel is because once the group channel gets big, we can all scat out and you could have your own channel. David could have his own channel. We could all have our separate channel for our separate content, but all of it will be contained Virus Crest, and all of our audience, if they want to see you exclusively, they'll go to your channel. If they want to see me, my channel, and on, right? So that's the good part about having this group channel, you feel me? But like I said, everything's on YouTube. We also have a TikTok account, an Instagram account, a Twitter account, but I don't post shit on there.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be worried about Twitter. We ain't gonna be worried about
Yeah,
it.
Twitter's a hell.
We also might get canceled for some of the things you said.
Yeah. Oh, we have
we
our Discord server, link in the description. We're also on Facebook as well. I posted.
We on
there.
Facebook?
Yeah, we're on Facebook.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Anthony, for being on the podcast.
No, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'd love to be on this more, make some more content with you guys. Enjoy it. It was great reconnecting with you. I know you got something to say.
Alright.
I'll let you talk.
Goodbye, my little puppies. I'll miss you.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check and comment for me to come on more. Beg for them to put me on the Minecraft series because I'm going crazy on that. We got the squad fucking here.
Yeah.
But no, this was really fucking fun. So thank you for having me.
This has been the Virus Crest podcast, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right.